Hello everybody, I hope you're doing incredibly well, and my name is Jordan Hawk9 and welcome back to season number 7, Uncharted Waters with RYDE Saints. Yes, we're back at it again with your favourite Isle of Wight club, and we're entering season number 7. Yes, most seasons I've ever done on my channel in FIFA 23, and now we're going to be doing it with RYDE Saints in our 7th season. Last season, boy oh boy, there was a lot, because yes, we did win a treble. Well, not the league title. We won 2 domestic cups in the FA and the Carabao Cup, and following that up with a great night in Europe against Tottenham, winning the Europa League for the first time. Tottenham fans will surely want to forget about that episode, and I don't blame them. But moving on, boys, with a new season, we need new kit, and Nike have delivered. Look at that home kit. It looks beautiful. The black sways followed up with the light blue kit. I love it. Big thumbs up. The away kit. Who loves polka dots? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be connecting those dots later because that away kit, not bad. And the third kit reminds me of a zebra, a Marty of Madagascar's. But still, all good. But time for the most important thing. Yes, after 2 long seasons, I've talked it up, and now we've done it. We've built our brand new festival park. Our festival ground has got a big upgrade. We've filling up a 90 capacity stadium. Just look at that. Reminds me of the new camp, but this time we're going to be at the Isle of Wight. And some amazing football as well as other sports, which all people around the world come to see the Isle of Wight for. But looking at the squad, a new season as well as that a brand new stadium, it's going to be a lot to deliver. And especially the fact that we're going to be playing in Champions League for the first time. It's not going to be no walk in the park like the Europa League and Conference League, I'll tell you that right now. And we've lost some really good players. John McGinn, the proud Scotsman. Scotland forever! Followed up by Harry Maguire, have both retired. So we've left 2 big holes in the midfield and 1 missing out of the defence, so we need to make some improvements. And the board agrees, £144 million, but let's just say I know exactly who to bring in. And there's not going to be just one Bellingham at the club, folks, as I offered Chelsea £129 million to bring the Englishman to the Isle of Wight. They couldn't turn that money down, and I'm so happy. JUDE, make room, because your brother is going to be joining the club. Yes, it's Jude Bellingham, our first signing, season number 7. Welcome to the club. Bad news is your brother's already taken the number 22. Then afterwards, with the budget pretty much 90% gone, I needed to get another defender, so had to rely on the free agents. And heck, I thought, why not about this centre back? 83 rated, Senegal, pretty strong, and what a name! Alpha Bar joined the squad. And Guerrero was sick and tired of not getting game time, especially Best and Jebson's good form, so he left for Bayern for £40 million. I couldn't turn it down, so I needed a veteran striker to help mould this squad into the next level. And who else? Yes, you see him. We've gone back to Chelsea and brought the one, the only Harry Kane playing for RYDE Saints as our final signing. And boys, it's a big improvement, especially with Alpha Bar, Harry Kane, and more importantly, Jude Bellingham playing in this team. The Bellingham brothers are going to be reunited and playing side by side for RYDE Saints in season number 7. But let's see how we're going to kick off with the match highlights. So our first game, we're going to be playing the Community Shield as the FA Cup winners. We're going to be taking on the Premier League winners in Manchester City. And this is a good test for this new squad. Especially going to get some wins. The Premier League's going to be my top focus, as well as Champions League. We just want to get as much trophies as we can, get some momentum building. And this is a good start against Man City at Wembley. Can the streak survive? Let's find out. And boys, it didn't take long for this squad to gel as Bellingham passed to Bellingham. Boy, that's going to be a tongue twister. Makes a good through ball into Jebson. It got saved. The rebound got saved again. But who's the best man for that open gap? Who do you think? It's Jordan. All the best people are named after Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Michael Jordan. Jordan Hawk. And now Jordan Bez puts his name, making it 1-0 against City. But to make the real decisive blow, and boy, what a way to make a decisive blow. minutes after, Daniel Jebsen with the lob over Henderson sent him packing. And what a way to put a big full stop on that mark, beating Man City in the Community Shield with a lovely chip just like that. So our next game, wait a minute, Manchester City again?
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah, but this time in the Europa Super Cup, as Europa League champions, we took on the Champions League winners. And Man City did their homework at Wembley, because literally the first strike and Çalhanoğlu left my defence scratching their heads wondering where the hell he was. City took an early blow against us, but that wasn't to keep us down for long. As a counter-attack in football, Man City really need to learn to keep their eyes on that player. Yep, Jordan Best with the equaliser. Lovely jubbly stuff, right? Well, sadly not, as an already injured James Hill got too easily outstronged by Haaland, and Haaland being Haaland scored. Of course he's got to do it. The one player I hate most on FIFA is that bloody guy right there. So freaking annoying. But I have faith in my squad, especially if Robinho, I finally cracked his name once, made a ball of dreams into Jordan Best with the equaliser. 2-2 has surely got a good fight on our hands, but it wasn't much of a fight for long, as Jordan Best spot his counter partner as Daniel Jebsen with the final exclamation mark beating Manchester City yet again in a cup final, winning the UEFA Super Cup. So let's kick it off in our brand new stadium against Southampton in the Premier League competition, as Daniel Jebsen made a lovely pass into Jordan Best. It's elementary we would strike first blow against Southampton. I'm not calling them the Saints because RYDE Saints are the only ones running here, and we made it just as much deadly as we managed to get a double. Thanks ever so much to Daniel Jebsen wanting to get on the goal sheet. But my head got enormous, and my ego got the fucking best of me, as they managed to get one back, and I didn't think much about it until Danilo lost the ball and Southampton gave it everything for an equaliser, dropping crucial points, especially being 2 goals up against Southampton. Really bloody hurt. The squad felt a little bit deflated. We had to move on to Champions League as we returned to the San Siro. The Rossoneri, Milan, our first opponent. Jordan Best got time, and Milan really didn't study too hard for him, as he was able to open them wide open and blast a shot. 1-0, things were looking great, and then following that up, Daniel Jebsen managed to secure us our first ever win in the Champions League. So with that confidence, we travelled to the bridge against Chelsea. We desperately wanted to get, if we wanted to fight for the Premier League title, we need to start getting those wins, and we did. One early goal and then one other late near the end of the game. We managed to beat Chelsea at the bridge. And then, wait a minute, Norwich are back. Hey James, I'm facing Norwich.
Oh, come on, just leave us alone.
And so my brother have every right to me being annoyed, because we absolutely dispatched the Canaries 3-0, plucking their feathers and watching them crash and burn. Turning back to the Champions League, we took on a Valencia side. They're trying to make their remarkable return back into Europe against our good name. But sadly, we made them pay for it, as Danilo 1-2 passing Best into Daniel Jebsen. It was just easy enough and just so calm and collected, and Valencia didn't know what hit him, especially since Daniel Jebsen secured a brace for us and getting us another win in the Champions League, another 2-0 win more importantly. So taking on West Ham United at our next game at the Festival Ground, lovely through ball, and Daniel Jebsen continuing his amazing form this season, getting himself another goal to his name, 1-0. But you remember when I said last time my head getting bigger, my ego getting bigger? Well, it happened again, especially later on in the game, and straight away West Ham equalised. It left my defenders and left back in no man's land right there, and it just kept on bloody happening. So the shot got saved, went straight in the feet of the West Ham striker. 2-1, we're down now. But I wasn't panicking for too long, as 85th minute Jordan Best gives us an equaliser. As much as he's celebrating, I'm really annoyed that we dropped 2 points again. Especially when you're welcoming Liverpool as your next opponent. but Liverpool tried to recreate some history as a player slipped and Daniel Jebsen was able to steal it. Just like Demba Ba, Daniel Jebsen hit Liverpool where it hurt. And Liverpool decided to hit me where it hurt. As I lost the ball so easily enough, Liverpool made it 1-1. Freaking annoyed. What has happened this season is just unbelievably stupid. I shouldn't be so concerned about myself as the partners in crime back at it again. 1-2, bang, 2-1. Right, that should be it. Right?
20 minutes later.
I'm just so bad at contradicting myself. 2-2, Liverpool fans really want to get their revenge over us absolutely beating us. And then from the last corner of the game, no one thought it was a good idea to mark the Liverpool player and let him have a shot. 3-2, we lost that game. An absolute blow to end the match highlights on. Alright, so our live game is going to be in the Champions League against Feyenoord. All we got to do is just beat them and we're through to the next round. It should be easy, right? But how we've been playing recently, I'm kind of nervous. So, boys, coming out here live, lovely good to be at our brand new stadium. But to be honest with you, the performance of some players is really starting to get me scared. It should be a done and dusted game, but let's bloody hope so. Come on, RYDE Saints, let's frickin' do it. Bellingham on the ball, plays it across to Cody. Cody, through balls, Diallo, into Daniel Jebsen, into Jordan Best. It's going to be 1-0, but skies are over. You see, even he's not been at his best. And that's just an absolute heartbreak thing to say. We should be burying this team. Instead, we're just missing golden opportunities. Goal kick, Feyenoord. Alright, let's try and win this one. What a header from the alpha male. Literally winning that ball with ease. Best into Bellingham. Bellingham plays it across to his brother. Through balls at Daniel Jebsen. Someone I can actually rely on today as Daniel Jebsen continues his amazing form. 1-0. Good start to the game for the Isle of Wight. Goalkeeper's got the ball, and last goal kick he made kind of cost him. And it's going to cost him again as Jordan Best. Can he try and find support? Nope, he couldn't. Bellingham into Diallo. Diallo into Jordan Best, who finally puts the ball in the back of the net. Alright, maybe I shouldn't be worrying that much. 2-0 should be easy breathing space, but as you may tell, 2-0 hasn't been my best position. Over the top through ball. Walmark. Come on, no. See what I mean? Just wide open, but thank goodness they made a shit pass. Cody into Diallo. Diallo, go for a run into Jordan Best. Best through balls it into Daniel Jebsen. Hurt him hard, yep. Whoa, got him on the counter-attack, 3-0. Should be done and dusted, to be honest with you, and it's only within under 20 minutes. Nord made an awful ball yet again. I can see why they're bottom of the group. Into Jordan Best. Best over the top through balls. Daniel Jebsen. Couldn't win it. I think it's going to go straight in the feet of Diallo. Trying to go for some fancy footwork. Into Bellingham. Into his brother. Jude. Oh god, it's so hard to tell which Bellingham's which. I think this is Jude. Jude goes for a shot. And it's a beautiful goal. Oh, brothers reunited. Cause chaos. They're passing in between the one of them. Jude thought, I'm going to go for goal, and boy oh boy, what a goal. Goalkeeper's got the ball, so hopefully he's going to make an overall goal kick, as he's done yet again. Misplacing, Best, over the top through balls, into Daniel Jebsen for the 5th goal. And I believe that's a first half hat-trick from Daniel Jebsen. Again, proving that he's been in such good form recently, and putting 5 past the Dutch side. Kills on the ball. We get one more boot long, and half time is blown. Right, I know we're pretty much advanced in the next round. We've just got 45 minutes. I don't even how bad we've recently been. We're not going to screw this up. The real goal is, can we beat our record against Northampton Town? Because it's 5-0, and there's still another 45 minutes of play left. Goal kick. Should he fuck up yet again? And hopefully yes, gets in there. Best lays it across to Diallo. Into Bellingham. Bellingham through balls it into Carlos Ribeiro, who makes it 6. We're continuing the goal fest right here as the Brazilian wanted to be a part of that action. And the ball, no, Frynord really want to start showing some fight, which kind of is the worst time if you ask me. The shot, and Gabriel in tip-top form with a good save right there. Alright, come on. Nope. I don't think we're going to break the record personally. We've got, what, 10 minutes, and Frynord have actually shown really good fight as my defence is starting to fall asleep. Especially if, well, luckily Gabriel wide awake on plenty of Red Bull with that top tip shave. Best. Come on. Come on, through balls it into Simon. Simon trying to blaze it across, but nope. Tackle got intercepted, too lazy. Full time, 6-0. I'm happy, but second half we're not delivering it, and that seems to be my problem now. Just second half we tend to be sloppy. But heck, we're through to the next round of the Champions League, so that's something to look forward to next episode. So let's see how things are doing in January the 1st. So as we look at the Premier League table, we are currently in 3rd, which similar to last season. So I don't blame you, especially how recent form has been. We've dropped some really heavy points, which hurt a lot. But the real painful thing is we're just not overtaking Aston Villa out of all teams that are in 2nd place. So hopefully the second half of the season we can actually get some new wins under us. In the round of 16 we drew up against Barcelona.
I'm so fucking scared right now!
And I have a right to be scared because so far this squad has been underperforming, and how Barcelona are, we could be here for a very long night. But that's something to look forward to in the next episode. And looking at the squad, you may realise someone is missing. And to be honest with you, I'll get to that later. But you players have really got to step up, because we are showing some absolute poor performances, especially if we're going to be going for the Premier League title. It's just not good enough. So for the elephant in the room, or should I say someone who's missing out of this squad, Diallo has left us. He's given the wall so many times away, and I just could not take it. So if Atletico Madrid wants to offer 80 million for him, take him. He's all yours. I've just had enough of him, and he's gone. So with that, a way to end season number 7, halfway through the point. Can we build up and finally win the Premier League, or are we going to slip and crash? Well, hopefully things are going to change, but you got to find that out in the next episode. If you enjoy this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. We've got more career mode content on the way, and I'll see you lovely people later.